Donald Trump penned this letter to Kim Jong-un to say he won't be meeting him next month in Singapore. Trump endorsed a possible face-to-face with Kim back in March. The Art of the Deal author touted the would-be historic summit as a big deal. Then last week, after Pyongyang suggested it might walk away, Trump played it cool. No big deal, he said. On Thursday, the DPRK again threatened to walk away. Trump responded that he's had enough and is out. This will they won't they script might be better suited for Hollywood if it weren't so serious, with characters like Little Rocket Man.
Little Rocket Man.
Little Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
He is a sick puppy.
That's how Trump refers to Kim and his affection for test-firing missiles. And the, quote, dotard, an old English word for an old, senile person. That's what Kim called Trump last year.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself and for his regime. The United States is ready, willing, and able.
Just weeks ago, Trump said relations were starting off on a new footing after Kim released 3 Americans being held in the DPRK. But this week, as Trump hosted South Korea's president at the White House, he said Kim's attitude had changed.
I can't say that I'm happy about it.
In March, the U.S. president said he believed the DPRK was, quote, sincere. A week later, Trump supporters at a rally in Pennsylvania booed when he mentioned the DPRK. The president stopped them. But as a candidate, it was Trump himself who riled up the crowds against Pyongyang and said only he could deal with the DPRK. In his first year in office, he floated threats of force.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
Then, Trump started this year by telling the Wall Street Journal he'd be open to diplomacy.
Kim Jong-un he really has been very open and I think very honorable.
But Trump may be using the rhetoric, the name-calling and taunting, as part of his story, his script, in which he manages to both vilify Kim and paint himself as the possible hero. How this chapter will end is still unclear. For now, it's a cliffhanger. Roee, Ruttenberg, CGTN in Washington.